Alright, this is only the third time I've done this. We got it. What? I scared my dog. Come here. Come here. Be silly. Okay. Alright. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Ready? Let's do this. I'm going to turn on the music. And let's go. Okay. So, we're going to come to standing at the top of our mat. And I want you just to kind of start rolling out your ankles, moving your legs. So since you told me that you do this on your off days, I want to start just with a little bit of a body warm-up. We're going to go through a couple flows, working on like opening the hips, etc. And then we'll go down to the ground and really get into those deep stretches that you need for running. Okay? So, we're going to take a deep breath in, reaching our hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands down to your side. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. Hands to ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Fabulous. On your inhale, you're going to lift up your right leg, sending it back into a warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Stay here. And exhale. Good. Stay here one more time. Inhale, hands up to the ceiling. Make sure that your 10 toes are facing forward. Exhale, playing your arms back. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms airplane back. Good, one more time, inhale. Exhale, airplane arms back. This time on your inhale, we're going to open your arms and switch into a warrior two. So as you go into warrior two, you want your back foot to be facing perpendicular to your front. And then as you bend down, don't let your knee come in. You want to make sure it follows your little toes. Sink in as deep as you can for now. Take a deep breath in. Your goal is to feel a little stretching in your legs, but mostly just to feel powerful, to feel our legs, muscles starting to warm a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. On the next inhale, come back into reverse warrior. So taking your right arm down your right leg, lifting your left arm up and back towards the back. Inhale, exhale. On your exhale, come back to warrior. Inhale, shifting forward, putting your left hand down onto your front leg. Exhale, reach your right hand in towards the front into a side angle. Feeling a nice stretch on the side of our body. Good, stay here, inhale. Exhale, come up back to warrior two and keep stretching back into our reverse. Good. Inhale, shifting forward into our side ankle. Exhale, back into our reverse warrior. One more time. Inhale, shifting into our front side ankle. Exhale, back into our reverse warrior. Fabulous. Come on back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, pull your front foot, all 10 toes facing to the side. We're going to do a little forward bend, so lead with your chest down to the ground. If our hands don't reach, you can also use your shins, just don't use your knees, obviously. Take a nice inhale, lift up a little bit, and then exhale a little deeper as far as you can. One more time, take a nice inhale. Make sure you're not feeling anything with your low back. It's all in our hamstrings right now. Good, and it's just the beginning, so we probably feel a little bit tight. Okay, inhale. On our exhale, walk your hands over as close to your right foot as you can. So if you can touch the ground, great. This is another place, or this is a time when you could use your blanket to rest your left hand to get your body a little closer, only to feel the stretch in our right hamstring. Inhale. Good, on the exhale, turn your toes to face the front of your mat. Plant your hands in front of your right foot. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths as we start to stretch out our left leg. So inhale, sink nice and deep into that left hip. So you want to feel your stretch here. If you don't feel a stretch, that's okay. We're also working on warming up. So take a nice inhale and exhale. Good. This time on the inhale, step your left foot up next to your right. Nice forward fold. The first forward fold always feels a little tight. So if you need to have your hands on your shins, nice inhale, lifting up, exhale, really release into that stretch. Don't be afraid to bend your knees. Inhale up through your chest. Exhale, really release down to the ground. And again, if you can't touch the ground, there's nothing wrong with that. If you need to be here, Inhale one last time. Exhale. Good job. On your inhale, one vertebrae at a time up to our mountain pose. Hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, switch sides. Inhale, lifting our left leg up. Exhale, sending it back into our warrior. Inhale, hands go up high. Exhale into our airplane arms. Inhale, hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms to the ceiling. Last one, exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, opening up to our other warrior. Again, if our feet need to be closer together, that's fine. Feel free to step them in wherever you need to be, just to feel solid on your legs. Inhale, dig a little deeper into your front leg. Just make sure to keep it in line with your outer toes. Inhale again. Exhale, release. Good. Into our reverse warrior. Inhale, left arm goes down our left leg. Right arm shifts up and over. Exhale while we're here. Inhale, come back to our warrior two. Exhale, reach forward. Right arm down to our right knee. Left arm reaches up, feeling a nice stretch in our side body. Reaching, big inhale, and exhale. Good, we're going to shift between those. On your inhale, come up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, front side ankle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, front side ankle. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Stretching our toes, all 10 toes face forward. We're going to do another forward bend. Take a deep breath in. Lead with your chest. Again, meet your hands at your shins or bring your feet closer together, whatever you need to do. Really feel the stretch in the belly of your hamstrings. So you don't want to feel anything in the back of your knees. You might feel a little bit in your glute, right? Let's shift our hips a little bit. Start opening up our hip flexors. Good, and if you can, go ahead and pause in the middle. If your hands can touch the ground, let's touch and try to really release through the spine. If your hands can't touch the ground, another time you could get your blanket so that you can really release your spine and just feel the stretch in your hamstrings. We'll stay here for one more breath. And exhale. Good, on your inhale, take your hands over to your left side. Put your right hand on the blanket if necessary, really stretching into that left hamstring specifically. On your next inhale, shifting forward to the front of our mat into a crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink deeper into that right hip. I feel it. I don't know about you, but I feel it in my right hip flexors. Inhale and exhale. Good. On your next inhale, come on up. Right foot meets your left. Second forward fold. Let's shake out our ankles again a little. Again, if your hands are here, nothing wrong with that. Good. Inhale, expand through your chest. Exhale, lower deeper. Take one more. Inhale, expand through your chest. If you need to bend your knees, exhale, bend your knees really to feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale, hands float up to the top. Exhale, come down to a quick chair pose. We're just going to hold it for one breath again. We're really warming up our muscles so that we can get into deeper stretches. Inhale, pick up your right leg. Exhale, send it back into warrior one. Inhale, arms rise to crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach to ceiling. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, front side ankle. Let's do that again. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, front side ankle. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Inhale, chest folds down. We'll stay here again. Exhale, relax for a moment. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold even deeper. Inhale, hands over to the right side. Again, feel free to use the blanket if you need. Exhale, down into our crescent lunge. Good. We're going to stay here and do a little more hamstring stretching. on your inhale, you're going to straighten your front knee, but bend your back knee so that we get the stretch here in our right hamstring. If this is too hard for you to have your hands on the ground, that's again where our blanket can come in. Right? So even if you just have the one side, it kind of lifts you up a little bit. And if you need a blanket on the other side, you could get that. So we're going to shift in between our left hip and our right hamstring. And we're going to move with our breath a couple times. So we're going to inhale, and then exhale, release back. Inhale forward, exhale, release back. One more inhale, lean forward. Exhale, stay there in the hamstring. Let's stay there just for two breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Pull your toes a little tighter. Exhale, release forward. Good. Inhale, step your left foot up to your right foot, forward fold. Exhale, hands up to ceiling mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Down down to chair pose. Inhale, stay here for a round of breath. So inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, lifting up our left leg. Exhale, sending it back into our warrior one. Inhale, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, airplane arcs. Inhale, hands to ceiling. Exhale, airplane arcs. Inhale, open up to our warrior two. As deep as you can get it. Try to stretch those legs out a little bit more our second time around. Don't let your front knee bend forward. Make sure it's staying in line with your right foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, front side ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, front side ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Good, and exhale, last one, front side ankle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, toes face forward. Good. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, forward fold. My battery's dying, so while you're here taking a deep breath, I'm going to plug my computer in. Stay there. Forward fold. Inhale. Lift your chest up. Exhale, release a little deeper. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, release one more time, a little deeper. Good job. Okay, inhale, reaching our hands over to the left side. Exhale, down into our crescent lunge. Inhale, fabulous as you can exhale. And on the exhale, we're going to shift back again, bending our right knee, pulling our left leg, stretching into that left hamstring. Exhale, come back to crescent. Inhale, hamstring stretch. Exhale, back to crescent. Couple more rests. Inhale. Really feel that nice hamstring. Exhale forward. Good. Last one. Inhale. Stay here for one breath. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Pull those toes a little closer. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Fabulous. Inhale. Step your right foot next to your left. Exhale. Release into that forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit. Bend your knees a lot. Fabulous. So we're getting our muscles a little bit warmer now. Hopefully you feel a little warmer. We're going to stay hands on the ground. Spread your feet out nice and wide to the width of your mat. And we're going to, as we bend down, our knees are going to go outward. And our bottom is going to come down. Try not to touch your bottom to the ground yet. So we've got our knees and our feet facing outwards to the edges of our mat. Let's take our elbows, putting them in between our knees as best you can. And really try to, as you breathe in, and exhale. Release any tension, like any spots that you feel your body holding really tight. So take a nice inhale, and then feel those spots relax. Exhale. One more, we'll just do one more. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and sit down. Okay, so again, hopefully you at least feel a little warmer in your body, so that when we go into our stretches right now, that your muscles aren't feeling too fresh and new, okay? All right, so the first pose we're gonna do doesn't feel like a stretch, and what I'm learning a lot in my class is that, everyone thinks yoga is about being able to touch your toes and lay completely flat, and that yoga is flexibility. I'm not just saying this because you guys I mean, it really is about your anatomical make. And it's a lot about like how our hips are made. So not everyone can reach forward, but I'll stop talking. So if you need, the point is, if you need a blanket underneath your bottom just to be able to get forward a little bit more, there's no problem with that, right? So we're gonna start, and our first pose is just to like get our body ready to be moving forward. So we're gonna sit with our legs in a pike position, toes facing forward. Try to pull your pinky toes as much to your shoulders as you can, so try not to let your feet cave in, right? We're gonna put our hands down by our side, and we're just gonna straighten out the spine. So we're gonna push down towards the ground, and we're gonna take a few rounds of inhales, exhales. Pushing down, and just feel your like back muscles engage, and really feel like that good posture that you really have. But this is a great way to engage that core and that good posture. So deep breath in. Exhale, keep pushing down, really straighten up. Good. Now, on your exhale, just the slightest bend forward. So even if it's just an inch, inhale. Keep your chest open, nice and wide. Exhale. Good. One more time, inhale. And then now let's try to surrender a little bit. So pulling our hands forward, exhale. Release as much as you can. So feel free to bend your knees where necessary, right? We don't want to feel any pain in the back of our knees. We want to feel it in your hamstrings, in your glutes, maybe just a tinge in your back muscles, but we don't want to feel strain in our back, right? So shake out your legs, inhale, release, exhale. Grab onto your shins if possible. Pull those pinky toes back towards your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release as much as possible. Good, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Okay, so we'll come back to that and hopefully have a little more bend as we move forward, okay? Taking our left leg, we're gonna cross it on top of our right. Left hand is gonna plant back behind our body, and we're gonna take a nice twist. So we're grabbing with your right arm. Make sure you're focused, or you're putting a bit of tension on your neck and your head, and making sure that your spine is in line as you twist, right? So I tend to like make my neck all funny, make it straight. Deep breath in, inhale, exhale. Good, coming forward, we're gonna stick with this leg. If you need to shift forward on your mat, we're gonna keep our left leg here on our right, and we're gonna lay back into a pigeon pose, okay? Or I think it's also called a four or something, I don't know. So we've got, all right, we've got our left leg, our left foot is on top of our right. We're gonna lift up our right, and we're gonna stretch into our hip. Make sure to keep breathing and just enjoy the song. We're gonna stay here for a bit. Good, if you don't feel a stretch, you can pull harder, or if you don't feel this, you can also come into a front pigeon. This is a much deeper stretch. So if that one's not doing it for you, you come up to tabletop, bring your left foot forward, and sit in pigeon here. You can also bring your elbows down. For me, this stretch is like, it's a lot. So I think I prefer this one tonight, but you do what you love. And we want to feel the stretch. I mean, I know you've done this and you know what it is, but I want you to feel the stretch in your left glute, in your left hips. Inner hip, outer hip, all good stuff. Okay. Last breath. Just feels so good. All right. Bring our feet down flat. We're going to switch sides before you. We're going to reset. So go ahead and come back up. Okay, same thing. If you need the blanket under you, go ahead and put it under. You can also try putting it under your knees to help not give any tension in your knees. Okay? Hands flat. We're going to push again. Just really get that like good spine extension. So pushing down on the ground. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep Shift forward even just an inch, keeping your back totally straight, chest up as much as you can lean forward, keeping it straight. Good. On your next inhale, surrender forward as much as you can. So bringing your hands forward, keep your pinky toes pulled back towards your shoulders. And this time, let's experiment with our toes. So keeping your feet straight, let's point our toes forward. Good. That should stretch right into your shins. Flex them back again. Point them again. Now, just put your feet out of neutral position. Let's just do one more nice surrender here. Pull as much as you can without straining any ends of your muscles. That blanket really kind of feels nice. It makes it less stretching your knee, kind of more your hamstring. Right side, take your right foot, put it across your left. Right hand goes back behind. Hold on to that knee with your left arm and twist. Taking a deep breath in, making sure your spine is stacked on top of your butt bones. Nice inhale, nice exhale. Coming out of the twist. Again, if you need to shift forward on your mat, we're going to go down into that figure four. That's what it's called. So our right leg is going to feel the stretch in our hip as we pull our right foot up and grab back behind the knee. Pulling as much as you need to feel that nice stretch in your right hip. If this is not doing it for you, you can switch up to a tabletop. Pull your right foot forward and go into a nice pigeon on your elbows. So wherever you feel the deepest stretch without straining. We're going to stay there for a few, so be somewhere comfortable and yet uncomfortable all at the same time. Inhale, exhale. One more time. So our focus now is to really get into those deep stretches that you need as a runner. Okay? So since we're on the ground, let's do a little happy baby. So you're going to bring your knees up to your chest. You're going to grab onto your toe, your big toes, and pull your knees to the outside of your chest. This is good for stretching your glutes, for stretching your hip flexors, and for just feeling like a happy baby. Deep inhale, exhale. Good. Stay here, but let's bring our feet together. And we're going to do a flying butterfly. Inhale, stretch your knees as wide as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, we're going to come to seated position. We're going to do 2 more stretches, and then I think we're done for the night. I want to do a calf stretch because that's really good for you as a runner. So we're going to come up to a tabletop. So we're going to come to our knees. Plant your hands. Make sure your hips are on top of your knees. Let's do our left foot first. So keep your right foot on the ground. Step your right foot back and just push your heel back towards the wall. Right? Now, I personally feel this in my left calf. Right? As I push backwards, I can focus that stretch on my calf. If you don't feel it, you can always do the classic wall stretch for your calf. Okay? So whatever you need to feel that stretch. We'll stay there for one more breath. Alright. Left knee back down. Pull your right leg out. And then push back, pull back into your heel. Right? You kind of almost have to push a little bit with your hands, but not really. You can really just do it with your right foot. If you don't feel that, go up against the wall. Don't forget to breathe. Take a nice inhale. advantage of while we're in this position. We're going to lay down on the ground. Hands can be by your chest. And let's do a little quad stretching, okay? So we're going to take our left knee, we're going to bend our left foot, and grab our left foot with our left hand. If you need to come up onto your elbow in order to reach that hand, I guess that's also fine, but you want to focus the stretch here in your quad. If you don't feel this, I think I'll try this foot. I can't think of it. I feel like you feel this. Okay, switch to your right. Again, you can be on your elbow if you need, if it feels more comfortable, or you can be down on the ground. Stretch your right quad. Bend as much as you can towards your bottom, but don't feel that stretch in your knee. You want to feel it in your quad. Okay, release your leg. Fabulous. We're going to do one cobra, just a nice quick push. You're going to put your hands next to your shoulders. Pushing down, slight lift in your back bend as much as you can. Just getting a nice arch. We're always like so forward in our computers. The stretch just always feels good. Inhale, please exhale. Let's do it again. Nice inhale. And exhale. Okay? Alright, so we're going to finish. Come back to tabletop. Spread your knees out wide. We're going to finish the song and finish the practice in child's pose. One thing I do like about child's pose is that you can access your hips while doing it. So it's a nice pose to relax, but it also can be a nice place for runners to finish. So we're going to reach our hands forward, make sure your knees are out wide, feet close together, and reach your hands forward. If your hands being forward is too much on your shoulders or even your hips, you could also bring them back behind you, right? Or you could also cross them in front of your chest and rest here. Okay. So we're going to inhale. And as you exhale, feel your body sink deeper into your hips. Inhale. Feel your hips open a little more. Let's walk our hands over to the right side as far as you can. Inhale, take your left hand and put it on top of your right hand. Exhale, release it to the ground. Inhale, stretch up a little taller. Exhale, release it to the ground. Inhale, walk your hands back to your tailbone. Exhale, walk our hands over to the left. As far as we can to the left. Inhale, take your right hand, put it on top of your left. Exhale, deep down to the ground. Feel that right shoulder going towards the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. And we'll finish here with a few breaths. If there's any stretches that I didn't get to, feel free to do them now. Good. And while you're here, just think of what body parts need the most stretching for you when you're running. Let me know and I'll come up with more stretches for you. Okay, so hopefully you feel a little more relaxed and I don't know, at least hopefully we got a few stretches in there. Let me know what you thought.